was trying to make it a clean take.
Hey, Josh, we are back, sir. We had a little technical difficulty there. I was asking you, we were on the segment Crazy or Calculated. I was asking you if I was crazy or calculated for having Tua Tagovailoa as a top 12 fantasy QB in 2022. You were starting to tell me how crazy I was.
Super crazy. Do you think he's going to throw for all of a sudden 4,500 yards and 38 touchdowns? I mean, I guess you don't need all of that to be top 12, but you have to a lot of guys to hurdle. You have to hurdle Wilson and Lamar, all these other guys, Joe Burrow, even though I did trash him earlier in the show.
You did.
It's a lot of guys to hurdle though, especially when
That's
you're
true.
just lackluster, you're quarterback 18 or whatever you may be. You have the weapons. He's going to need a lot of help. And I hate to
And
say
he's
this,
got the help, though.
he's going to need a lot of help as in other people maybe missing games, other people. He's just going to have to
I
hurdle a
gotcha.
lot of better quarterbacks.
How surprised would you be, though, if Tom Brady wasn't a top 12 QB this year?
You know, how long are we going to say this? How long are we going to say this is the year? We just saw it with Max Kellerman that just came up recently a couple days ago. Heck, on my podcast last couple days ago, I said our topic was regression candidates, and Tom Brady was my regression candidate. And I wrote all this. I did all this research. I did all this information before Julio, before Kyle Rudolph, and then they signed Kyle Rudolph and Julio. Not that I'm saying that they're going to be some big fantasy monsters, but they are additions. You were looking at a Tyler Johnson and Scotty Miller. Now you're looking at a Julio Jones. You're looking at a Cam Brate. Now you're looking at Kyle Rudolph. So I think he's still going to be up there. He's not going to be top 5, but he'll be up there.
I hear you. All right, Josh, you don't strike me as a hot take bold prediction guy, but when you come on this show, you have to give a bold prediction before we get you out of here. Give me one bold prediction for the 2022 season. It can be fantasy or it can be NFL.
Fantasy or NFL. I'm not a hot take guy, but my hot take is going to be, I believe the Super Bowl MVP will be Justin Herbert, and I think they're only going to lose 2 games this year.
Oh, wow. So the Chargers and who are going to be in the Super Bowl this year?
Chargers and, gosh, are they going to burn me again? I say this every year. Cowboys?
Oh, really? You say the Cowboys every year, huh?
Yeah,
you're not a Cowboys fan?
I am the biggest Dak, not the biggest Dak fan, but gosh, I love Dak. Oh my gosh, I love Zeke. I love CD. When Michael Parsons got picked last year or whatever, I said that's my favorite player in this entire draft.
Really?
Yeah, he was my favorite player in the entire draft. I just wish they would put it together. I want to see the Cowboys good. I want to see them good. I want to see them dominate. I want to sit down on Thanksgiving and watch them put on a perfect game. I want to see that offense the way it should be. I want to see Dak sling it to CD. I want to see Zeke eat. I'm not a Cowboys fan at all. Don't get me wrong. And it's not because of my Scott Fishbowl team. I just like every single person on that offense and on that team.
Right.
I
can see why.
Yeah, I just love their characters. I love characters. I'm a wrestling fan. I like characters more than anything.
Yeah.
And they're all characters. I mean, that was the best Hard Knocks I've seen ever. I just love Zeke's relationship with Dak, the whole present thing. I love Michael Parsons. Every time he's in preseason, they're taking me out. Come on, why are they taking me out? Like, I just love seeing that stuff, and especially guys that I actually liked coming out of college, getting drafted to that one team. I'm like, they took them all. They took every player I liked out of college. Okay, cool.
Very cool. Well, Josh, man, I can't thank you enough for coming on tonight. Before we get you out of here, remind the people where they can find your content. Talk to us again about Once Upon a Sunday and what kind of content we can expect from you leading up to the season.
So you can find me, of course, on Twitter, Josh Kimmel OUS, where I'm there daily. You can find us on iTunes, OUS Fantasy Pod. We're going to be putting out podcasts weekly. Last year, we were doing 5 shows a week. Kind of got burned out a little bit, too much going on. So I think we're just going to put out shows weekly. If you're into wrestling, Real Talk Wrestling, I've been doing that for over a year now. Find that on iTunes as well. Number one, we're the number one wrestling podcast in Ireland. People love us in Ireland.
Hey, there you go. Very cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's where I write articles here and there. Last year I wrote starts and sits every single week. Probably gonna get that up again. You can find that on Say It Again Network. Say SIA network.com. Yeah, just reach us anywhere, man.
Very cool. Well, Josh, man, again, I can't thank you enough for coming on. And guys, I'm Paul Ryan. You can find me on Twitter at Paul_Ryan15. We appreciate you joining us. And guys, I'll see y'all next week.